Martinsville, and we are back in Wrecking Simulator, the series. We're in store for another great one here. Just when you think we might get through the constant cautions tracks that we continue to have scheduled, we come to Martinsville right after Richmond. Oh well, we'll do the best we can. I think I wanted them like that. I think that's what I was doing. I've been having a real bad problem locking up the tires on entry. And that is not good. Like, I'm barely touching the brake and it's just locking up the right front. Also appears to be cloudy all of a sudden. It was very sunny in practice.
Green flag, green flag.
We are the number 23.
All right, man, here comes your first time left.
And really, we've already got a win in this race. Only 200 laps instead of 250, so that's already an automatic victory for the whole field, which is amazing. I did not even realize they'd gone to 400 lap race here in the real thing. I'm going ahead and qualifying. I mean, it's not going to make a difference where we start, really. We're probably going to be in multiple wrecks, and I'm probably not going to start very far up in the order anyway, because we are not fast. We'll do the best we can. What did we finish last week? Like 20th, I think? So our goal, maybe we can finish top 20 again. We'll see if that happens. Primary objective, though, to hopefully achieve that is try and stay on the lead lap as long as possible, and I think I'd be surprised if we ever got a long enough run for us to get lapped. Even at this short track, and just try and stay out of the wrecks as best we can. It's going to be very hard for us to control much around us, and we're not going to have a ton of space to dodge, but just make sure we're giving room, and we need to be extremely careful not to clip this curb right here, because if I clip that and get on throttle, or I'm on throttle when I clip that, the thing just spins instantly. This car has always done that at this track. It's like the way it's set up and how stiff the underbody is. If you just upset it like that by going up that curb and then slamming back down, it just insta spins. And when we ran a fixed here a while ago, we saw a bunch of that happening. I think I also clipped it one or two times and spun. So we're going to be trying to avoid that, trying to avoid the wrecks. I'm sure there's going to be wrecks in front of us that we will have to dodge, and hopefully we'll get lucky and go the right directions. And look at that, we beat 2 people. About what I expected. That's why I normally don't qualify, because literally no point. And if we're in top split, we're usually a pretty high number anyway, so might as well start in the back. But this is fine. We got Eric in here. He's a number 35. He ran a 402, 19.402, slightly faster than our .417. And yeah, hopefully we get a green flag run in. I think it's going to be very unlikely that we get more than that. I think it's pretty unlikely we'll get even one, but like a 40 or 50 lap run, we could actually do some racing. I think we'd call this a pretty good race, just because Martinsville is always so terrible. And it'll probably be another do all the caution timestamps and spend another 3 hours getting that set up for the upload, which is always my favorite part of these. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We got all the pros starting at the rear, not qualifying, so we'll have to hopefully stay out of their way and not get run over. But we're starting 18th on the outside. I'm actually okay starting on the outside there, because that'll give us an opportunity if anybody wants to be aggressive and get past us, they can go to the inside and get it done fairly easily. And I won't just be boxed in front of them, getting rear-ended or taken 3 wide up the middle.
All right, man. Line up on the outside row now. You'll have to stop for more fuel before the race is over. Pit road is closed.
do the best we can.
SOF is 5,185.
High strength of field today.
Stay sharp.
So you know we're not going to be super quick. I think, what were we? I don't remember what number I was last week, but I feel like this is a lower number than we've been the past couple races, but this is still a higher strength of field. So we've got some really high top-end guys at the very top of the order. We got, I can't even read that. At least a couple 7,000s in here. Lowest I rating in here is 4,300, so everyone's very high here. Obviously, with this strength of field. And we'll see what the weather does. We got cloudy to start with. Is it going to transition into sunny at any point? I don't know. Does it even do that? 6 sets of tires. Tires, I don't think are going to be really anything. I did a 20-lap run in practice, and I was locking up the right front a couple times, and my tires were like 100% all the way around still after 20 laps, which is crazy. So this will be something.
Catch the 9 car.
We're going to be stuck on the outside. Just got to, I mean, we're not going to be gaining spots or doing anything crazy here. Just got to take our medicine, lose some spots early on. We're probably not fast enough to keep them anyway, because most of the people behind us, I'm sure, are quicker. That's all right. We're just here to be safe and hopefully have a fun one. Hard to have a fun one here, but
Alright, man,
it can happen.
next time. Bye.
Try and dodge the wrecks. Try not to cause one. If I can avoid causing a caution this whole race, I'd be pretty happy as well. It seems like every time I race here, I tend to cause at least one just by self-spinning on that stupid curb or just out of the corner.
Get ready.
You guys are the worst pacers I've ever
Take
seen.
cars in.
I didn't know we played basketball.
And I bet the chat's going to be real good today, too.
Green, green, green.
Green comes out really late. We were way past the restart zone there. At least the
Got
leader
one
was.
inside.
They're wrecking behind us and
Sam.
instantly
Sam, are you okay?
under yellow. Instantly under yellow. Didn't even really make it down the straightaway on the green before the yellow came out. Now the question is,
Let the 20.
should we just pit and cycle to the back and let the fast guys get ahead of us instead of trying to let them by on track and risk getting hit? Or should we just stay here and do what we were going to do at the start? Probably just stay here, I guess. Especially since that wreck was behind us. Last week we saw some disqualifications on incidents as well. Or penalties at least. We got a couple free spots from that. And I imagine we'll see even more this time. I think it's going to be fairly easy. Like, even if there's just a little stack up and you're bumping into the back of somebody and somebody's bumping into the back of you, I think it's going to be fairly easy to get 4Xs. I think that's something else with this car. You get them when you're bump drafting on the plate tracks and when you're stacked up in the corners here. We got Eric right in front of us, though. Except now we're in 17th. We somehow gained a spot. So we'll be on the inside, which I would not rather be. I thought the outside was going to be fine to get the fast people around us on the bottom. Preferred line. But now, we're probably just going to be in their way. We'll see if we even get a green flag lap in this race. I'm so glad it's not 250.
Pit road is closed.
I could have sworn it was. Oh, we're in 16th. We gained 2 spots somehow. I don't know how. I don't think we passed anybody on track. I didn't see anybody pit. I guess there could have been a couple that pit. That put us back on the outside, which is good. 32's a lap down.
Today I made a no sugar added apple pie, and it's not very good.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside row now. Alright, man, light you
Is
back
it
on
just
the
the
pace car.
I only get a
natural sugar
delayed
from the
green.
apples
We
in
are
it?
not going green. Alright, man.
The guy
light you back
letting
on
the
pace
people
car.
go by,
We're not going green this time. We are not
I guess was
going
still
green.
stopped
Pit
when
road
we
is
cross the
now
line and we get a
Pit road is
delayed
closed.
green, so that's good. Probably won't be the only one we see today.
But at the store they only had the no sugar added kind, and I wanted apple pie that bad enough to get it.
Did you make it or you just buy the prepackaged one?
Okay, I bought a prepackaged one and put it in the oven for a bit.
You're an idiot. You are such an idiot. We thought you made your pie.
Alright, man, we're
I thought
going
you
green
made that
next time,
pie
bye.
yourself, man. I thought you were like peeling apples, dicing them, putting it in the oven. Unreal.
Okay,
Wow. Eric just got turned on the pace lap. What the heck?
Oh yeah, I made a French onion soup. Oh, did you make it? No, I bought it. That's not
Oh,
making
man.
the soup. That's not baking the pie.
Yellow flag came out. Alright, man. Pace
What the
car.
heck was
Yeah,
that
I don't
about
want
from the
anyone to
24?
complain to me about not being caught up. I'm staying the hell back here. Y'all can deal with it.
He just turned Eric on the pace lap. He just turned right and hooked
Green
him.
flag. The lead is stood on 40,
Looks like he's alright,
7, 6,
damage-wise.
one inside. Stay high. Stay high.
People shifting, perhaps? I'm just keeping it in 4th for now.
Still there.
24 kind of blew the corner there.
Stay high. That was your fastest lap position. The car in C1 just hit the fastest
Try not
lap.
slide up too much. I don't want to leave room for 3 wide if I can help it.
Still there.
Sounds like people are shifting. I don't know if that's actually what they're doing or if it's just the game calculating that with the sound or with the
Still there. Hold the line.
engine
That was your
RPM.
fastest lap position. Still there. The car in C1 just hit the fastest
On
lap.
our end only.
19.062. Still there.
That guy blew the corner, the 11. Now we're going to be 3 wide middle, and we got a wreck. Let's back out of this.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single
That was
file.
scary.
Pit road is closed. Past the 14.
We got
Past
through
the-
it, though?
Past the 14. Past the...
What else did they have in that
Past
store?
the
Like
14,
blueberry pie or
past the-
just apple?
Past the...
Past the 19.
Past the...
I'm sorry for saying made instead of baked.
We're losing spots like crazy there. I'm really glad that guy spun on the front stretch when we were going to be 3 wide with the 11 after he just completely locked him up.
Pit
Because
road is now
that was going to be a bad situation on exit there.
It's the 11.
The guy spinning got the caution out and allowed us to just back off. But we were dropping pretty hard there, stuck on the outside. I wasn't trying to push it very hard because I knew if I did, I'd lock him up like the 11 did. And I'd just blow it. I tried to go fast in practice, and pretty much every corner I was locking up the right front. Just hitting the brakes too hard, I guess. I mean, I'm never hitting them more than half on entry. Most of the time I'm like that much, like maybe a quarter. And I was still locking them up in practice. It was crazy.
Car 32.
The key lime
Just
pie
let
is
them
quite
buy on the
delicious.
outside.
Well, my wheels shut off, and I got a little wheel damage, but we're back. 5 laps down, it's nothing.
Probably get back on the lead lap. with how many cautions we're going to get.
Congratulations, I'm a lucky dog, Dunker. Duncan O'Connor.
Sounds like Duncan just got a new nickname.
Nathan, have you uninstalled the UI yet? And tried the race with the UI uninstalled?
I mean, I'm gonna reinstall the app after this. But we're gonna have to fight through no power steering for this race.
Could you reinstall it while you race and then it comes back halfway through?
No, I gotta restart my PC.
You probably could restart your PC and come back and only be like 3 laps down.
Bro, I'm already 5. I can't afford another couple.
We are in 18th at the moment. Dropped a couple spots there from that restart. So that puts us still on the outside, which is fine. We got somebody else stopping up there. Lap cars get told to go to the back with the 2 to green, and they have to sit there and wait a long time, and it gives the field long enough to get around to the start-finish line, which is why we got that delayed green first time, and we probably will get more because of that situation. It needs to tell the lap cars to go to the back with like 3 to go or something.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye. Alright, man.
Otherwise, we're going to be getting a lot of delays, I think. Surprised that one wasn't, but I guess he got back fast enough. Eric moved up quite a bit there on that start. Might be the same situation we had at Bristol, where he just goes up and
Get ready.
dominates us.
Alright,
And we're all the way in the back.
8 cars in.
Ow. I liked it.
Green flag, green flag.
Man, the green comes out so late.
The lead just did a 44.098. You're up
This
top,
guy's
3
going
wide.
middle 3 wide for some
Hold
reason.
your line. You're all clear, clear all around.
It's another thing why I usually don't qualify, because we don't need to be in front of people that are just going to wreck you on lap 17 in order to get 18th.
Damn, man.
Outside.
I'm so sorry, my wheel just got cut out.
But it's the same guy that does it every week, so we should, I guess,
How fucking ironic.
be ready. I just didn't know he was back there. Somebody losing it, hitting the inside wall hard. I'm going to give the spot to the 3 here. Because I cannot enter the corner very hard at all, or I'm going to lock him up. I nearly did last lap in 3 and 4. 11 up the track again. It's going to get the 4 to our inside as well. Let's leave the door open. He's going to get by us eventually anyway. Might as well be now. And maybe we can settle in now. Just running higher there so we don't accidentally run into him being that close on entry. Alright, we're settled in here. Maybe we can run single file for a bit and do some green flag laps. $11 again misses the corner.
Outside. All clear, all clear. Back there. The lead just did a 19.139. That was your fastest lap.
Yeah, I was
Fastest
told
lap of the
that
race.
apparently we were shifting, so I tried it, and I just completely blew the corner.
I'm not going to shift, at least right now. Just leave it in 4th.
It looked like a full send.
Probably why we are slow and they wreck behind us. 11 again.
Oh, sorry, Joseph. I have no clue how it was a 4X.
That was a good spot to sit in. I would have been really happy if that went green for a long time there. I think we could have just held on to the back of the 4 or whatever pack was in front of us. He and the 3 probably move up quite far. Maybe we could have kept up with the 26 or something, but sitting 19th, we had a little gap behind us. I was feeling comfortable running the bottom, just being nice and easy with it.
Pit road is now open.
Not do anything too crazy, trying not to clip that curb and be too aggressive out of the corner and spin myself or something. So, felt alright. and I think we'll just continue to stay out and see if we can get back into that position we were just in. Got some people going to pit road.
It's a 3-car.
Surprisingly, we haven't done hardly any green flag laps, but I guess you can go get fuel. I mean, you don't really need it. Well, you can probably make it to the end from here, but I mean, eventually people will probably pit for tires, so I'm not too concerned with that at the moment. It's not like we're going green to the end. But maybe they'll just take fuel now and never pit again. Tires probably just mean that little. Probably not a bad idea.
Control.
Top 20 is very much still possible. And I think that'll have to be our goal, position-wise. But in order to do that, we got to not wreck ourselves or get involved in much. We've done alright so far, but we're only 25 laps into this. And just be ready to avoid if they're 3 wide around us, like some people have to do every single time they get the opportunity.
But surely.
It's looking like rain. Maybe this race will be shortened.
Pit road is closed.
Let's just call it now. It's official, right? 26 laps in. Was that caution number 3? I'm going to lose track, but I think that's the 3rd one. Now we're starting on the inside again after some more people pit. I think it'll be alright though. We might be able to keep ahead of the 24. I don't know though. We had a little gap to him.
Next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row.
Big thing's going to be just making sure we don't lock up the tire going into the first corner after a restart, because that'll just send us straight into the outside lane and wreck people.
Get ready.
Alright,
The pace car is
let's
in.
do another restart. Can still see Eric.
Green flag, green flag. The lead is sit on 43.984 outside.
The guy just absolutely
Stay low.
forcing himself to the bottom.
Still there, hold your line.
So I had to make sure we checked up in time for
Still
that,
there.
because 26 had to check up a little bit.
You're clear high.
24 got tied off the corner, and that gives us clear. Oh man, I blow the corner there,
You got one inside.
and I get tight.
Stay high.
We're going to be able to clear him on exit though,
Clear low.
and get to the bottom. Can't lock up the brakes because they just will not turn when you do that. Sun's starting to come out a little bit. So that's nice.
That we should possibly lap the position.
I don't know if the sun comes out and the race track gets hotter, if that'll make for a better race or a worse race. And we're missing the corner. Thankfully the caution came out.
Line up single
Just
file.
overdrove it by a hair, and just all 4 tires lock up, can't turn, can't slow down. Oh, this car is no fun here. This is not a good track for this car at all, which is really unfortunate. This is just not a good short track car. Even with those lockups though, I think our tires are totally fine and not going to make a difference right now. We've gone 33 laps in the race, and I doubt 15 of them have been under green. So not concerned with that. Just need to stop locking them up.
Where?
Just need to stop locking them up. How many cars do we have on the lead lap? About to be 34. Only 2 people more than 1 lap down. 31's disconnected, 19 is out there. It's gonna be hard to get 5 laps down back, because the more green flag racing we do, the more people are gonna end up 1 lap down, and the more wrecking, there's gonna be more 1 lap down people, which will take the lucky dog away. But if we get a bunch of instant cautions, he could get within a couple laps of being back on the lead lap with the nature of this track.
Good person.
Hope everybody's having fun so far. It's been a great race.
I'm just happy baseball season's back on.
Like, just because I went down the pits, it's a never-ending.
That's the only. That's what I'm happy about. It's still really cold. At least today and yesterday.
Pit road is closed.
But we got baseball. Been staying up past few nights. They've been playing on the West Coast. Games start at like 8 p.m. my time. And that is not good for my sleep schedule. And getting up for work in the morning. But thankfully they played 3 o'clock today. And they're not in California anymore.
I don't know yet. I think just in yellow.
Alright, man, we're going green next time.
Back on the outside in
Line up on the outside
16th.
row now.
That's fine.
That's not cool.
Get ready. The pace car
Somebody
is
just
in.
lagged out, so there's going to be a free spot for us. That says we're in 14th. That can't be right. More people lagging out. What is going on? People... Some line just got disconnected on the network, or
Green, green, green.
something.
The lead is on 43,
Some region went down,
797,
or just some
inside,
random coincidence.
Still there.
I'm not going to take the 17-3 wide.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. All clear, all clear. You got one inside. Stay high. All clear, all clear. Inside.
Try and get back to the bottom here on exit. We're good. They're 2 wide behind us. Should give us time to back it up. Make sure we get in without running into 26. Somebody got loose and spun, is spinning to the left.
Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file.
We dodge another one.
Come on.
In 13th after that spin, and
I'm sorry for that.
some people disconnecting, or getting disconnected from connection. We'll see how long we can last up here. Those guys are going to get back, but this track is so short, they're going to end up several laps down just from being gone that little amount of
Pit
time.
road is now open.
I'm not denying that.
Yeah, somebody didn't get an apple pie this week.
We're just going to keep staying out.
The caution wasn't me, by the way, guys. I was nowhere involved.
I wonder if we get enough cautions, if we could actually just make it on fuel. Like, if we just start saving every caution now, I wonder if we could just make it. We're like 14 laps short, which is a lot. But also not that much. I don't know. That might be something interesting.
Car 32. Got the lucky dog. Let it by on the outside.
We are way out of position here, being up in 12th. We are definitely not the 12th quickest. But Just try and stay out of the way if they're passing us. Try and not be too aggressive to hold anybody off, and we'll get cautions. And as long as we keep the car safe, maybe we'll end up in a decent spot. Gonna have to pay attention to the chat and make sure I'm not just leaving it on random noises or too much nonsense.
Let the 32 car by.
Oh man, what am I gonna talk about for 2 hours under caution though? I don't know. Next week, I don't remember what track it is, but I think Texas is coming up, which at least will be a mile and a half, and we should be able to get spread out okay there, and maybe we'll get some green flag laps in, at least better than Bristol, Richmond, and here. I think Talladega's coming up soon as well, which is not going to be fun. And then there's Dover coming up, which will probably be a caution fest as well. Same as this race is going to be, and then Richmond was, and all that. We just get to some intermediate tracks. We could get some green flag laps in. Long old season.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside row now.
We'll be coming to the next restart. We're back right behind Eric. So that's good. We could keep up with him the whole race, that'd be cool.
Get ready.
You want to bunch up here, man?
Cars in.
I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what you want me to do.
No, not you. The 32. He's like a second off the field.
What is going on?
I made it.
Flag.
Oh, he left. Hell yeah.
The leader just spun coming to the line
You're up top 3 wide. You got
before
one
we took the green.
there.
Somehow we didn't get a 4X for getting slammed into.
18, I don't know why giving you time
What
bump
the
to
heck
4X,
was
but
that
was
about?
really annoying.
Car is not turning. I don't know why.
Clear low. Car looks fine. No damage.
No damage. What the heck? This race has been something else, and we're not even close to halfway. Somebody up front, I guess it was the leader or maybe the car on the outside, just absolutely spun out right before the line when we took the green. I have never ever seen that before in any race, from what I can remember, which is not much. We're getting loose there because I'm starting to lock him up, and I'm getting bad entries. And another big wreck.
Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single
Another
file.
big wreck.
Pit road
We
is
get it
closed.
slowed down. They're
Let the
stopped on the
26
outside. We're just
car
going
by.
to
Let the
drive on
26
through.
car by. He had the position.
Nobody wants to race.
Oh, Eric's got a bunch of front end damage. That sucks.
Past the 8 car.
This race has been insane. We are only 49 laps into this, and this has been insane. That sucks for Eric. He could probably still finish well, but that's probably going to be...
Does anybody know
I don't know if he's going to get a meatball, because our car looked like that after we wrecked at Richmond, and we were able to keep going. But it probably is not going to be driving so good anymore.
comes up?
I want to say it's something like 25 or 30 miles per hour, because it's the same. I think it's the same speed.
He's got a
That'll
pit.
disqualify you from being a lucky dog candidate.
That's unfortunate. Wow.
Is Spencer loaded back in yet?
That was a bizarre situation.
Was that you doing burnouts in front of the field at the race start? Yeah, so what happened was, so I just took new tires, and as I shifted, so I missed the corner, and as I shifted down, I self-spun. And you guys were about 5 or 6 seconds behind, but as I started going again, I spun the tires, so I kind of like lost it again.
Oh, that wasn't the leader.
3 seconds behind, I spun the tires again, so instead of causing a wreck or hitting anybody, I auto-forward.
That was a lap car trying to get back around to catch the field, and he self-spun out of 4 when the field was coming around to take the green. I thought that was just one of the leaders self-spinning, but it was just a lap car.
That for coming to the green.
Yeah.
I couldn't get the rear wheels under it. It just kept spinning on me, so...
My gosh. What a weird,
it was the
terrible
lowest,
situation.
It was the lowest I could have it.
That'll probably make you spin out.
So that would probably have a tiny bit of effect, I guess. At least on the entry.
We are in 11th now.
Anyways, so we don't, Jacob, you don't know exactly what the mile per hour is, because I lost 2 spots trying to dodge and weave, but that is what it is.
Not exact, man. I haven't done AI races to confirm, but from my experience, it's been like 25 to 30. Or maybe 20 to 30.
Well,
Yeah.
that's mid-corner speed here, so... Well, maybe it's not. Maybe we're going like 80. I don't know.
What it is.
Talking about getting
This place,
the lucky dog taken away from you for slowing down. But this is just a slow track. The flat corners and the... Just how small the track is.
you've lost the lap.
Alright, man, we're going green next time.
Starting on the
All
inside.
right, man, line up on the inside row.
See
Did you
what
lose
happens
lap
when we
there,
get the
Ryan?
restart here. Oh, I forgot to save that caution.
Get
I'm
ready.
only a
Doesn't
couple cars
matter.
behind
We
you,
can
but,
almost make it on fuel now.
Ryan and Michael got by me.
Unreal.
It's early, you're fine.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. There's nothing to complain about. Just kind of more of a curiosity thing than anything.
The lead is at 44.624.
Make sure we're getting
Got
it
one
slowed
outside.
down so we don't lock them up and
Still there.
slide up into the outside lane. We got somebody coming out of the pits there.
Stay low.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid
Still
of.
there.
It's-
Go
5 just self-spun on the outside.
All clear, all clear. All right, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road
I
is
did that
closed.
last race too.
Well, lucky he kept it up on the outside, and me and the 24 were able to get
Pit
around
road is
him
now open.
without wrecking down into us.
You just killed my lucky dog, bro.
Fine, bro. Sorry, bud. I didn't realize there was only 1 lap to go.
Gosh darn you, Spencer. My lucky dog is gone.
I much prefer starting on the outside because I feel like I have to enter the corner harder on the bottom so I don't get hit by the people behind me. And every time I feel like I have to enter harder, I miss the corner and I just start locking them up, and the car just does not slow down when I do that. And if I'm on the inside, that means there's people on my outside. Which means we have a high likelihood of driving into them, and I do not want to do that.
25 car by.
5 car just disconnected after that wreck, so there's another spot for us, which is good. Start saving again, if we can remember. We can pretty much make it from here now. 148. 2 cautions ago, we had 146 laps of fuel left. Now we have 148 laps of fuel left, and we haven't pit. Only 143 to go.
Let's get a fun check here. Everybody having fun?
We're in 10th.
Yes.
We are in the top 10.
Yay.
Whatever happens
That's
this
good.
race, at least we can say we have been in the top 10 for multiple laps.
5 cautions. With the 4 or 5 cautions for now. I'm gonna have a fun check.
I'm having so much fun. Ha yee.
Pit road is closed.
Oh man. Hopefully we stay in 10th here so we can start on the outside.
Wombats.
Can I use that line, Joseph? That's good.
Who knows, maybe we'll get a run to halfway this time.
Alright, man, we're going
Wouldn't that
green
be
next
fun?
time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside road.
Just 40 laps.
22
That's all we need.
car.
40 lap run. That'll be like an instant with how short this track is. I think we should be able to do it, right? We should, but we won't, I'm sure.
Get ready. Alright, man, the pace car is in.
Alright.
We
See
should
how
get
this
in a green
goes.
battle for the first car 5 laps down.
Green, green, green. Good job, man. You're in the top 10. The lead is just
Let's get it into 4th, make sure we get it slowed down for the corner
7. You got one in.
without locking them up.
Still
We're
there.
getting stuck on the outside 3 wide.
Stay high. Stay high.
Okay.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
Feeling alright.
Alright, man, caution is out.
Just gotta
Caution is
minimize
out.
the
Line up,
damage
local bomb.
before they
You're
wreck.
close.
Cool.
Past the 24. Past the.
We actually got ahead of the 24 there.
Oh no, Sam, what happened?
That puts us 9th. I think I'd rather be 10th though. Start on the outside. Much safer up there at the moment, it feels like.
Pit road is now
I mean, Sam, I moved back to the right because I saw you make that move, and then I have no clue what happened there.
Well, I mean,
I think in order for us to make it to the end on fuel, we have to keep having these like every 2 lap cautions. Because if we do any amount of green flag racing, that's going to use up too much. But, I mean, probably pretty likely we're going to keep having these 2 lap cautions. So we probably could make it without pitting. Do we want to do that with the tires? I don't know.
Got some lucky dogs. Let them by on the outside.
I mean, if we keep having yellows, it's not going to give us a whole lot of time to lose spots with old tires. Like, we're just going to get saved by a yellow. But, I don't know. It also might make it harder to slow down and turn through the corner, which would definitely hurt us. Like, we could lose 4 or 5 spots every restart just because we can't turn through the corner. If we get unlucky. And eventually that would just cycle us to very far back.
Past the 24.
We might just pit it like halfway or something, put the tires on, and just put a couple gallons in it just to be safe. And then call it good. I don't know. We're probably going to get green, white checkers. And we can do 3 of them. I don't know what the best call is going to be. Do I think I need to pit? No. I think it's absolutely possible to make it on tires without too much trouble. And fuel, but am I going to want to do that? I'm not sure about that. I think tires could make a big enough difference. I think it's absolutely doable, and it's not like you're going to blow a tire or anything. But I think it's probably going to be better just to be on new tires around halfway. I really don't know, though. I don't have any information to back that up, other than I know the tires aren't wearing very much, even with the brake lockup. But I don't know how they're going to feel with, 50 laps of green flag racing on them. I don't think we've gotten that many yet. There's no way we've gotten that many yet. But they might start feeling pretty bad through the corners. I really don't need it to feel any worse than it already does feel.
Alright, man, line up on the inside row.
Too late.
And I'm almost out of soda already. Probably should go a little bit easier on that, or I'm gonna have to pit and go to the bathroom.
ready. Alright, man. Pace car is in.
I'm just worried if we pit for tires and stuff, we'll give up so much track position that it's not going to be beneficial. I don't know.
Green, green, green. The lead is at 44.127. Got one
Okay.
outside. Stay low.
We're all right.
Go there. Hold your line. You're clear high. Clear high.
And the caution.
Alright, man. Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Let the 22.
Oh, man.
Pit road is now open.
Martinsville
There was a car below me.
on iRacing.
We were 4 wide?
Martinsville is so fun. Sometimes you get to go fast.
I don't understand. It's cool though.
Duncan, can you tighten it up?
Yeah, every other restart, Joseph was letting everyone by. I thought he was letting people by, and well,
Car 34. Got the lucky dog. Let him by on the outside.
Oh, man.
Thinking back to what happened, I don't think we might have been 4 wide for a tiny bit, but I was right in that second lane, that whole corner, so I had no clue there was another car below you. Crew chief never called it out.
no, it's okay. I was leaning on Joseph the entire time because I knew you were outside of me.
I actually thought I was pinching you a little bit hard for just being 2 wide.
No, I was leaning on Joseph the entire time. It's not Joseph's fault. Joseph, don't think I'm faulting you.
Typing messages in Discord while we're sitting here doing nothing. Oh,
The
man.
road is closed.
There's not much to say about this racing. I mean, it's exactly as expected, but it's always terrible.
Past the 17.
Sun coming out again. That's going to get the track heated up for this next restart. Probably not much. 17's riding the wall. Almost to halfway. Got another 30 laps, but that's probably another 4 cautions or so, I would imagine. We're like 10 laps to the good on fuel. We definitely don't need to pit for fuel in this one.
Get ready. Alright, man. The pace car is in.
All right.
It'll come to no shot, but I have to do a drive-through.
I'm not mad at you, dude. It's all good.
Next
Just
restart.
so you know, I'm going to go fit in.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh, I got you.
The lead is at 44.1.
Oh, apparently I passed you under yellow. That's cool.
Stay low.
See if we can get it off the corner without being too slow.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Actually gonna make a pass here. Almost.
Still there.
It's a brake lock up ahead.
All clear, all clear.
We make a pass. Holy cow, we made a pass inside the top 10. We're running P8. Can you believe that? I certainly really can't. We got the 4 car still behind us. We'll have to find a way to get him by us, I'm sure. He'll get to our inside. 3 just self-spun. And we get another yellow.
9. Go high. Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up.
I'm leaning towards the
That's my fault there.
the absolutely no point to pit unless everyone in front of us pits. Like, I don't want to be the leader on a restart because we're just going to get sent. Like, if we're on old tires, I mean.
Pit road is now open.
But if no one pits and everyone thinks they can just make it, I mean, obviously we're just going to keep going. Like, I think the tires are fine. I think it is absolutely possible to never pit with how this race is. It's just crazy.
What? Why are you?
Car, and got the lucky dog. Let him by on the outside.
Oh man, I wish I could. I wish there was a thing on iRacing, like maybe a black box or something that would tell you which caution you're on, like 7th or 9th or whatever. Not that that would be too useful to know, just see how terrible this race is.
What a battle.
Got the 4 still behind us, but he's going to be on a different lane this time, so he's not going to be
So did that car just stop?
restarting behind us. We're in 7th, so we're still on the inside. That's going to put the 17 behind us. And we'll still be behind the 18. And we somehow just keep moving forward. I've made a couple passes, though, so that's cool. Most of it's been just free. But we actually have made a couple passes. So that's something to be happy about. We can be happy about 2 things. We're still clean here, and we made a couple passes. Well, we got more things to be happy about. This is just a 200-lap race, and we're running well. Other than that, though, it's been pretty bad.
But chat.
Oh man, I'm not excited to do the timestamps.
Now you know my secrets.
Not excited. I'm gonna do
I'm
them,
pretty sure I knew
Alright,
that
man, we're
already.
going green next time by.
I just
Alright,
didn't
man, line
remember.
up on
but
the
I
inside
do
road.
not want to.
Are you complaining about me waiting to let you guys by like I had to so I can enter pit road without getting passing or yellow? Or are you complaining about something else?
Did you did you exit the car?
No, I never exited. I just slowed down, let you guys pass, and then I went into pit road. I think we're talking about 2 separate things.
Alright. Next
Yeah,
restart.
different.
How's this one gonna look?
car is the one that stopped right in front of pit, entrance pit road. EPI car.
Green flag, green flag.
Just getting slammed into before they go. I'm just waiting for them to just throw it up my inside 3 wide.
Still there.
I know it's gonna happen at some point, but
I don't know, I'm about to line in.
Still there.
we're actually making a pass on the 4 car. Of course, he's in the outside lane.
Stay low.
Oh man, we entered pretty hard there. Alright, 4's getting us back now. And here comes the 17.
Still there. Hold the line.
I nearly drove it down onto the curb and bounced up into him. Thankfully we did not. Now we're single file again. That's fine. That's cool. Puts us back to 9th. Okay, let's be a little bit careful on throttle there. We've seen a couple people do that. And I cannot get it to turn. That's going to get
Got one inside.
the 29 to our inside.
Stay high. Stay high.
This is where we go backwards.
All clear, all clear.
29 has to get up because the guy on the inside that just came out of the pits,
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. All clear, all clear.
holding the low line.
You got one inside.
We were kind of falling off here.
On the low side.
Maybe our tires do matter,
Stay
huh?
high. You're up top 3 wide.
And they're wrecking ahead of us, I think.
Go low. Alright, man. Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single
Couldn't.
file.
I
Get
tried
ready
to get it to
close.
turn, it just
Past
wouldn't.
the 27.
I think we're
Past
fine,
the-
though.
past the 15,
Probably should pit
past
for
the-
tires
past
now.
the 27. Past the. Pit road is now open. We got damage on the front end. Past the
I'm sure it's fine.
35, Past the.
We did hit pretty hard, but
Past the 3. Past the. Past the.
we get a
24,
lot of spots
past
back
the-
here. Can we take 4 without losing a bunch of time? We should be alright, I think. We might as well pit now, and we were losing time pretty bad there. I felt like I didn't have any grip. I also was overdriving.
Anyone know caution count yet?
Car 21. Got the lucky dog.
11.
On the
This is
outside.
caution number
Past the
11.
24. Past the.
How do you keep track of that?
I have it in the top right of the screen.
There you go.
Yeah, there's overlays in that.
Alright, we'll take 5 gallons of fuel. That
I'm
should
just
get
curious,
us totally fine through green, white checkers. We'll go
Overlay.
take some tires and just...
ADVO, it's the ticker overlay. I just used that.
No, we're alright.
Crude.
I didn't want to be the only one that pit. I'm surprised nobody pit there still in front of us. We got a little damage. I'm sure it's fine, though. I don't think any... Still good on RPM. I think tiny little hit there. Not going to hurt us at this track. They were spinning in front of us. I was on the brakes as hard as I could, and it was still locking up. And I was hard wheel locked to the left, trying to get it to turn, because the guy I knew was spinning to my outside, or spinning up the track in front of us. And just couldn't avoid it in time. Just barely caught him with the right front. But at least we were able to keep it rolling and didn't get blocked. That's our first 4X, though. We made it 89 laps. Knock on wood that we can last another 89 laps at least before getting another one.
Yeah.
If we see people in front of us pit, we'll go ahead and pit. But I didn't want to be the only one. That's a lot of track position to give up. We would have dropped back to 19th. No. Well, those guys might have pit, but at least that far. We'll see how this car drives now. Still can make it on fuel. Hopefully it's not too terrible. A little bit of damage now, though. 4 cars a lap down on pit road. He had significant damage, I believe. Eric's got a front bumper again. He's up there, just behind us.
Fours down there?
Alright, man.
Yeah, we just slammed on the brakes for no reason.
Oh, God.
I don't care anything to get me out of here quicker. Someone else 4X me. Chop, chop. Get on it.
Green flag, green flag.
Well, letting me know to let someone by as soon as we're in the restart zone.
Still there? Hold the line.
Alright, stuck on the bottom here. Let's see what kind of speed we got.
Clear high, clear high. You got one outside. Stay low.
I think it's fine. I'm not pushing it super hard here.
You're clear high, clear high.
Maybe it's fine. I don't know.
Inside.
3 was showing his nose. I'm sure he's quicker. We'll just get him by us.
Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear.
Alright, see if we can settle in right here in front of Eric. What's our lap times looking like? 19.6. I think that's right in line with what we have been doing. I haven't been keeping track, but I think that's about right. Car's definitely not wanting to slow down still, but it's kind of been that way the whole time, so
Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Past the
we'll just keep going. Just keep going.
Like 12 people
Doing what we can do.
Sorry, Dylan, but at least I pushed you in the right direction.
How many people are on the lead lap? 25. And there's nobody one lap down. Everyone's either 2 or more.
Pit road is now open.
So if we pit, we potentially fall to 25th. Do we want to do that? We're almost halfway. I bet people pit now. Really? Nobody. Maybe there was one that we just saw coming out of the corner. Usually everyone just pits at halfway just because of habit. But looks like everyone's just staying out as long as they can. The one car pit.
Car 32.
So I guess we'll just keep going until we absolutely need to. Either for a meatball or no right front left. Now we got people pitting. So, okay. The second time around. Strange. Eric pit, and he made it back up to 12th within 30 or 40 laps. We could potentially do the same thing, but
Let the 32 car by.
it's hard to willingly give up track position because I don't know if I'll get it back. 18 pits. He was up to 2nd by that point. I guess we'll just keep it going. I felt like I was alright there. I was kind of hanging on to the back of the 3. We were up ahead of Eric. We're going to be starting back on the outside.
Oh. Yeah, the guy looks right to me.
I hope the track just doesn't get blocked again. Or we can find a lane to maneuver and dodge something. Even if we had been able to get it to turn left when the 4 cars slid up in front of us, I think there was 2 cars there on our inside that we probably would have just ran into anyway. So I don't know if there was much we could have done there in that situation except try our best to stop, but this thing just won't stop. I definitely was trying to get it to stop.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the
Honda
inside row.
is 29.
If we keep... We'll keep an eye on how many people are on the lead lap. If we get to, like, there's only 15 people on the lead lap without a wave around, then maybe we'll just pit, even if we're the only one. We won't fall that far. I don't know, though. That might be risky still.
Alright, man, the pace car is in.
I don't know what the call is. Right now, we're staying out, so...
Alright, man. Like
Okay.
it back on the pace car. We're not going green.
What
this
are we
time.
doing?
We are not going green. Alright, man. Like it back on the pace car. We're not
Right
going
when we
green
got to the
this time.
line, we
are
would
not
delay it.
going green. Alright, man.
I mean, if we
going
could just
green
pace
next
this
time,
way,
bye.
it'd probably be safer.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
My bad, Jose.
I was getting quite the whack then.
You gotta let the pace car by.
Get ready.
He's gonna be ducking in instantly. This is gonna be a freaking mess. Nobody's even lined up. I think the leader's waiting on the field, though, so that's gonna be good. I think he had to get behind the pace car. I don't know how this is gonna work.
It's bogged out. I got a black flag.
Yeah.
Green, green, green.
Leader got a black flag because he was ahead of the pace car when the pace car went to pit road.
0.496. Got one outside. Alright, looks like you're in the top 10. Stay low.
Yeah, we've been in the top 10 for quite a while now, Spotter.
Still there. Hold your line.
A couple people got black flags there.
Now. Still there. Hold your line. Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Whoop, nearly clipped that curb.
3 wide. You're in the middle. Hold your line. Inside. 2 wide there.
Let's get the 10 bias before he wrecks us, because that's all he does.
Pitting.
Whoa.
Go high. Stay high.
All right.
Stay high.
Somebody came out of the pits there.
Go there. Hold your line.
Okay.
Clear low.
That guy just turns us.
Inside. Stay high. You got a slow car up ahead. All clear, all clear. You got one
Why would you
inside.
come out of the
Go
pit
low.
and just take it
All right,
through
man,
wide?
car
And
go
we're
down.
broken now.
I don't
You got
understand.
wheel damage. Line up single file. Pit road is
It's
closed.
Jose.
I think we
Damage on the front
we were
deck.
up top
Yeah,
3
that's
wide,
what I'm
and
saying.
I had no idea.
Back to the pit
Instead of
lane.
waiting like
Press the
half
hold
a second.
reset button. We'll come get you.
We're broken now.
Past the eight,
Be
car,
patient,
past
man.
the
I held my
eight,
line in the
past
bottom.
the 6, past the
You ran into me. You didn't hold your line. That was
past
stupid.
the 7, past the
I never touched you,
the
boy.
29
Watch vehicle, boy.
car, catch the
20 car does the same
25
stuff every
car.
week.
Now
Never his fault, of course.
So we had Spencer spin in front of us earlier when we were trying to...
We are
reset.
totally
Now we just
broken
have the
now,
front row
unfortunately.
get whacked twice.
So we will pit, go to the back, try and stay on the lead lap if we can. If not, then oh well. Car is completely broken now. That second hit, we were okay after that first one, but then they spun back in front of us again, and nothing we could do. Don't get a speeding penalty.
Great.
Unfortunate, but of course it was the 20. It's always the 20 wrecking people. He takes it 3 wide to our inside. We never got the 3 wide call, so I had no idea. So the 34 gets pushed up into us. And too far left. The car just went left. We're going to go a lap down now at least.
All the damage is repairable.
4 minutes of optional.
Wheel damage.
Who's going to be a lucky dog here? Could they Duncan O'Connor for the 5th time?
Can we stay on the lead lap?
Oh,
No,
it looks
we're not
like
going to because we
it
got to take
is
the required.
going to be for the...
Got to take the required, so we're going to go at least 1 lap down. Hopefully that's all we go. Maybe we can get back on the lead lap. I should have just stopped. When I saw him wrecking again, I thought we could dodge it, and then they just kind of bounced. We're sideways in front of us. Just up top 3 wide and had no idea. And that's why we continually get cautions, because the same people
All right, that's it.
just
Go.
throw it in 3 wide every chance they get, and shoves people up into the outside lane and causes massive wrecks. And they don't seem to understand that even if they don't touch people, them throwing it 3 wide and shoving people out of lane is what's causing the wrecks.
Line up single file. Catch the 29.
The car is still very
past the
broken,
32, past the
unfortunately.
9, past
No,
the-
everybody's good.
Catch the 32 car.
It's feeling like Richmond. It's not turning at all. And just not good. We're going to give the 20, who is a lap down,
Catch the
a mute, so we don't have to listen to him anymore.
What'd you like, bud?
Yeah, I don't blame you on that one, Austin. I've been picking up what you're putting down there. Every time I leave a race server, like when I leave this server, I don't know what, the UI just loses its mind and everything gets overloaded on my computer.
We're going green next time.
Not the only time that happens.
Gonna let a bunch of people go by.
Let the 7 car by. He had the
Or at least a
position.
handful.
We
Yeah,
had
The UI because people were cheating.
Catch the 7 car.
Man, this car is not
We
good.
still are.
Catch the 8 car.
We just got to avoid the mess now, see if we can get a lucky dog, and every caution just go down and fix whatever we can
Get ready.
without
Catch
losing
the
another
8
lap. That's the
car.
only thing we're doing
Eight
now.
cars in.
Hopefully we don't get wrecked or wreck ourselves out here. We should be able to keep it straight enough for long enough for the next
Green,
caution
green,
to come
green.
out.
Got a slow car up ahead. The lead is just at 44.243.
34 is going to go win
one
it though.
outside. Stay low. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Still there? Hold your line. All
Just
clear,
got to
all
baby
clear.
this thing. It is not feeling good.
Slow car up high. You got one
Trying to let that guy
outside.
go on the
Gotta
inside.
keep it stopped up high. All right, man.
Apparently he
Caution
wanted
is
to go to the
out.
outside.
Caution
Oh, the
is out.
20's in
Line
another
up,
wreck.
single
What a
file.
surprise.
Pit road is closed.
Alright, we'll make sure tires are turned off. We just turned them off. We'll put as much damage repair on it as we can without losing another lap. It's going to be hard being this far back now, but
I'm
what
sorry,
we
I
can.
didn't touch my braking point. Sure did.
What are you talking about? We wrecked.
Past the 29, past the...
We're not going to be Lucky Dog for a while, but if we stay one lap down, we probably will get enough cautions that eventually we will be.
Okay.
We could still get a top 20. But we need to come back down and fix whatever we can, because this thing is borderline undrivable. I don't need to be out here.
It's the 34.
But we're probably going to be able to get away with it because they won't stop wrecking.
Car 15.
Lucky Dog, come on.
On the outside.
Oh, we got a lucky dog here. Could it be Duncan O'Connor for the 6th time? Or is it a new challenger? It looks like it's a new one. It's Dylan Banks. And he'll get the lucky dog.
What up, Martinsville?
That's Dylan Banks, the lucky dog. Dylan, can you please bark for us?
Alright.
No, I got something better.
Meow. Alright, it's the lucky cat.
Let's make sure we get this slowed down without going too far left, if we can.
5, 3, 2.
This thing just does not want to go
Right
straight.
here.
Every time I hit the brakes, it just jumps left. Oh, it's terrible.
All the damage is repairable.
It's costing us so much time.
You'll have minor wheel damage.
Yeah, I know, we'll still have minor wheel damage. Turn the car back on, you fool. We're gonna have to leave very quickly as soon as the green car goes by.
Eric?
Go.
Eric Winkelspect?
Yes.
Yeah, your front bumpers, yeah. I want to get that checked out, brother.
Line up single file. It's the 27.
We're fine.
Oh, I'm aware.
The car is terrible. We have no speed. We have not any ability to race at any capacity at the moment. Our only goal now is to stay out of trouble, see if we can get back in the lead lap, get as much fixed as we can.
So we're at 14 cautions, guys. We're going to bust the door down on 20. I think if we really put our heads together here, we get to 30 cautions. I think we can do it. We got, what, 84 to go here? That's plenty of time for 16 more cautions.
We're going to roll back down. I don't want to be ahead of anybody. We are terrible. This is a bad idea, though.
You guys want to take a shot here at 30?
Somebody spun there. They're going to delay it, so it's fine.
Wait, why is that car... What is that car...
Even if they don't delay it, and we start really far back from the field, like seconds, that's probably better. I mean, they're going to wreck again. Just don't get a speeding penalty.
1. Right here.
The lane exit is going to be open. We'll be all right. This thing is just so messed up. Pace car's in, but the caution or the green comes out real late, so we should have plenty of time.
There, yeah.
Just be as far away from people as we can right now.
All right, man. Line up on the inside row. It's the
That's our goal,
green, green, green.
and we are green. So good
44.6
to start this far back. This is a perfect distance. Car isn't driving. Don't need to be around anybody. Just need them to wreck. And they should have plenty of chances. But if we go green for any length of time, high probability we'll lose another lap with how slow we were going. So we need a quick-ish caution. Good lord, we are broken. Probably could run third gear all the way around. We're going to need a caution within the next 5 laps or the leaders will be here. That will not be a fun situation either.
Now, way to just move me out of the way. What the hell?
We are quite literally the slowest car on track right now. But we did just gain another spot. They're 3 seconds behind us. Really need a caution before we lose another lap, or everything we're doing here is pointless. Probably not getting one now, though.
coming up on you. They're not outside. The car in front is pitting.
Come on. Now you're gonna stay green long enough to not have me lose another lap? I mean, we gotta stay high. We're gonna
Got one inside.
be so much quicker than us, middle of the
Stay
corner.
high. Stay
There's
high.
no grip up there.
All clear, all clear. Inside. All clear, all clear. Inside.
Alright. Car just would not freaking
All
turn.
clear, all clear.
There's just no grip up top. That far. We just gotta stay out of the way, though. Holy
Yeah,
cow,
one
if you get
inside.
off the concrete at all, it is
Stay
like
high.
you have no right front.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Stay high. That car is a lap down. Alright, man, that car is a lap down. You're up top 3 wide. Still there? Hold your line. Alright, man.
We
that car
are
is still there.
not in a good spot.
All clear,
We're
all clear. You got one
really
inside.
in the way.
Still there? Hold your line. Alright, man, that car is a lap down. All clear.
I can barely hold it straight. That was very dangerous. Probably very stupid as well.
Inside.
Probably should park it
All
and
clear,
fix the
all
rest of
clear.
the damage.
You got one inside.
Of course, now that
Stay
we're
high. There's the car on the low side. Clear low, clear low.
totally broken,
Inside. Clear
this is
low,
when they
clear
decide
low.
to go green. Because that's how it always works.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 2.4 seconds.
Probably should just get the rest of the stupid crap fixed.
The leader just did a 19.2.
And then take what we get.
You got one inside. All clear, all clear. The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 7.5 seconds.
It's unfortunate because we're going to lose another lap. They're going to stay green that long. Longest green run we've had all day, and it's for when we're broken. Can you believe it? I certainly can.
The leader is coming up on you. They're not outside.
We just need to pull it to pit road. We should have pulled it to pit road right there. Because we have barely any control over this car.
You got one inside. Stay high.
We can pull it to pit road after this blue car goes by.
All clear, all clear.
Let's just pull it in. We are garbage. We can't continue to be out front. We just got a speeding penalty, so that's awesome. It's going good. It's going good. I love Martinsville. It's my favorite track. It's my favorite track to race. I always do well here. We always have good races.
Right here.
Gosh dang, this car is just freaking stupid.
We can repair most of the damage. You'll still have minor wheel
And we'll
damage.
sit here for 40 seconds because we were barely too fast. And then we'll sit here for 4.5 minutes because the right front's caved in. Oh,
There's
so
another
fun.
one just moving me out of the way.
So fun. Don't think we're getting that top 20. We're going to lose... We're probably going to 29th, if I had to guess. Probably going to fall to 29th. We still haven't fixed any damage. Yeah, we're in 29th now.
Alright, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
That was a great run, guys.
All we needed was a caution to come out before we lost another lap.
Sorry, my wheel.
But of course. But of course. Oh, wow. Just great stuff. Just awesome. Why does the view look so strange? Alright. Let's go take a look at least our caution when we got wrecked. Which was, I don't know, lap here, I guess, lap 104. We blow the corner a little bit, but that's not why. It's the guy coming out of the pits, keeping it 3 wide, diving it to the inside of the 34. I have no clue he's diving it. And there's huge net code because that's all there ever is now in this game. We're following the outside line right behind Eric, and I have no idea there's anybody near the 34. So he's too high up, and then I just get it rolling, and I see them going sideways, and then he's all of a sudden sideways, and I try to miss it, but then the 6 car's there, and I couldn't get slowed down in time. Should have just... At this point, when I saw him going crazy, I should have just slammed on the brakes, but I thought, at this point, they look like they're going straight, so they're just going to keep going, but then he's sideways. And that's what ruins the car. We were totally fine after this. There was no contact. Or no damage, I mean. We save it, keep it going, and then the 34 would have kept it straight instead of, you know, getting spun sideways. We could have missed him, but when he's sideways there, we're going too fast. 6 cars coming. I can't turn it left fast enough to squeeze through it. Just awesome. Just amazing. We're in 29th, 8 laps down. How long has this video been? Hour 20? We could call it. I mean, we might as well go out there. There's more laps. There could be more wrecking. We don't need to get involved in any other wrecks, that's for sure, but we'll go see what it looks like. Go, go, go. Let's keep it 8 laps down. We're not going to. That was dumb. And we're going to get another speeding penalty. Alright, we're going to keep it 8 laps down, thankfully, because of the shorter way around the track.
Line up single file. Car 20. Got the lucky dog. Let it by.
Well, 87 on the right front. We probably should have changed that. But I still think we're not going to have any speed left, so it's really not going to matter. Next caution, we'll change tires. Because we were up on the top, and the way the damage is, it just wasn't turning. Still not.
Past the 20. Past the... It's the 9. Car.
Let's roll back down pit road, get to the back. Because we're still broken. Just don't get another freaking penalty. Doesn't really matter. But it's just wasting time.
5.
Maybe there'll be more cautions, more big wrecks, and
Right here.
we'll get a couple spots. Otherwise, we're not getting a top 20. But hey, remember I said, no matter what happens, we ran into the top 10, and we made some passes in the top 10. That was fun. Remember that part of the race?
Get ready. Alright, man. Line up on the inside row. It's the 21.
That was a fun part of the race, huh?
21 car. Green, green, green.
Alright, let's wait for him to wreck again. Car feels marginally better. Well, that didn't make it feel any better. Somebody just got disconnected. Another connection loss thing. I'm more than happy to give the bottom to the 25 or any way he wants to get around us. It looks like he's quicker.
Inside. Still there. Hold your line. Clear low, clear low.
We're not even on the same lap, so it's not a huge deal there. Not a big deal at all, actually.
We have a slow car up high. Got one stopped up high. Alright, man.
And another caution.
Line up single file.
Don't hit that cone.
It's the 25.
Alright, we'll change tires, fix some more damage. We're in 28th. We actually gained a spot.
Move me right out of the way, why don't you?
So, we'll just keep plotting along and see if we can get a couple more free spots. We got 57 laps to go, so, I mean, there's a chance we could get some more. We're 8 laps down. But hey, I did my best. I was racing up in the top 10, and Martinsville happened. And NIS happened, where you just get wrecked.
It's the 25 car.
But there's like a 90% chance that's going to happen, no matter where you are on the track.
Car 29.
So we were doing our best trying to keep track position. And it didn't work out. Like it doesn't work out pretty much every week.
Porter getting lucky dog. Congratulations, Jaden Porter.
We're in 27th now. We just passed another car. Let's see if they're still connected. No, I think 34 disconnected, so that means that's a permanent spot. If we could get 25th or better, that wouldn't be bad. I wouldn't be too upset with that.
Pit box in 10, 5.
Not going to
3,
speed. Maybe this
2,
thing won't slow down to the
1.
left this time.
Right here. We can repair
Alright, it's alright.
most of the damage.
Change some tires,
You'll have
fix a
minor
little bit of damage, and then next time not change tires and fix a little bit more damage. Don't turn the car off. We'll leave when it gets to about 2
That's it,
seconds.
go.
Right front was 86. The damage was really just destroying that right front, so kind of needed a new tire.
Line up single file. It's a 29 car. It's a 25 car.
Probably running that very outside lane where there was absolutely no grip at all. Also killed it quite a bit. Actually feels like we're kind of
Past the 29,
speedy
past the
at this point. Oh my gosh. There's that curb. Look down at the F3.
line up. I hope the console game's better than this.
Unsafe pit entrance.
Let the 7 car by. He had the
Well, that's fine. I was going to roll to the back anyway.
Alright, man. Line up on the inside.
Hey, I knew we were going to do that at some point. At least we didn't cause a yellow.
It's the 7 car.
Look down at the F3. This car's driving so terrible. I have no idea where it's going to go on corner entry, and it just went further left than I expected. And even though we weren't even going full speed, the stupid curb instantly spins the car out.
Get ready.
And now we're up to 10x, so
The pace car is in.
whatever. We didn't hit anybody. We didn't cause a yellow. It's fine. We got everyone by us that we needed to get by us.
Green, green, green. Low car down low.
I don't know what's going on here. We're just going to pull over. We don't need to be in front of anybody. All we need to be is not in the next wreck. Because we're in a very, very nice 27th spot. Which is very good. Very good. Yeah, now this car is loose under braking. Before it was just kind of pulling left. Especially when you got almost to a stop, like it was doing every time we got to our pit box. Now it's like trying to spin out on entry. And it's kind of hard to not keep it off the curb. Probably can go a little bit faster. See if we can stay ahead of the leaders a bit longer. This thing is terrible down the straightaway, though. Pretty terrible through the whole track, really. And they're wrecking ahead, so that's good for us. Oh, that looks like that was Eric. That's not good. We'll go fix some more damage. I don't think we got any more from hitting that curb. We didn't. Well, we might have, I guess. But
I mean, we're 3 wide. I don't know where you want me to go there.
I think you're 2 laps early on that big wreck, Jordan.
What's that, Billy? Sorry, I was just kind of zoned out there and wasn't really paying attention. I'm sorry.
That wasn't me earlier, Jordan, right? Did someone to get you from the back, or I thought I kept it down there?
You know what that was there, right there, Nick? That was me just overdoing the corner. That was all on the shoulders of my physical body.
well, I don't know if we're going to be able to get much more. I think everyone ahead of us that is laps down are still on the track. We're 9 laps down now. We've got one car that's 5 laps down. The 8 might have just got incidented out. I don't know. That could be another free spot.
DQ under a caution?
Oh, we should have hit there. I didn't see it was open. Not paying too close attention because who cares? We're 9 laps down. As long as we're not running into people. Or spinning ourselves across the curbs under caution again.
Let's get that fun check. Everybody having fun?
Having a great time.
Yep, yep.
This is the most fun I've ever had.
It's good.
Definitely.
You see that survey on
I've got
the forum, the member survey about like what you want out of iRacing or how you use iRacing? And it suggested like what car would you like to see added and what tracks would you like to see added? That's pretty cool. I don't remember them doing that before. But I don't pay attention to the forums very often. And haven't very often. But that was a fun survey to fill out. I put like old as the cars I'd like to see added.
That's it, go.
And I realize a lot of these are probably very, very low chance. But I thought it would be cool to, well, obviously the early, or the late 90s, early 2000s actual Cup cars, actual Gen 4 Cup cars, is my number one.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man.
And then I put, I think my second was, it'd be cool to get old Busch Series cars, like from 98 or 2000 even. Because those cars look like a lot of fun. Or maybe even like the old Truck Series trucks would be awesome with the power. I realize those are probably no chance of ever happening.
Green, green, green.
Just
Slow car ahead.
on demand, but I think that would be awesome to have. And I also put like NASCAR Cup cars of different eras, like really early, like 50s and 60s would be cool if you got those big boats, like the 70s. I think it'd be awesome to have something like that. I mean, that would be very hard to do because all those cars were so, like, basically actual stock cars, and they were all pretty unique to each driver with setup and everything, that it'd be hard to find one to scan, and probably have to scan a whole bunch of them. But I think that would be awesome to have something like that. And I also put, like, old... If you don't know, I like retro stuff, so all the stuff I want is older stuff. But I put like 80s and 90s late models, and for potentially like modifieds. I think those would be super fun as well. Again, no chance of ever happening because pretty much no one would buy them or run them to justify actually scanning and setting those up. But I think those would be a lot of fun. There was another one I can't remember what I did, what I put. But for the tracks, I put my number one was Pikes Peak, and I think that's realistic for something they could eventually add. And the rest were pretty unrealistic. I think my second was Nazareth would be. If I could have any track that's not on iRacing right now, like regardless of how feasible it would be, I think Nazareth would be number one.
Got a car stopped up high.
But then I put Calder Park Thunderdome. There's a Australian oval down there that they raced in the 90s that it looks really unique and a lot of fun. Then there's also a road course around there. I think that would be an awesome track. I think that could potentially also be feasible, more feasible than Nazareth maybe, because I think Nazareth's just too overgrown and just gone, but I think Calder Park is still pretty much all there. And then I put Texas World Speedway. I know that one's basically no chance. I think that would be a really fun track as well. I really love the big 2-mile ovals like California and Michigan. Those are like my favorite tracks. if you got cars with power.
9. Got the lucky dog.
So I think Texas World would be a lot of fun. And I think if iRacing existed, like,
Road is now open.
if we had this kind of product 20 years ago, 15 years ago, we definitely would have Texas World. I think that would be a really fun track to do races on, because they never, at least Cup never raced there. Well, maybe they did, like, really early. 1 or 2 times, I don't know. But I think that would be an awesome track. That track's basically all gone as well. No chance of getting that. But it would be cool. And obviously I put like Riverside, Mesa Marin would be cool. Some of those Craftsman Truck Series tracks when the series first started, like Walt Disney World Speedway, and
We can repair most of the damage.
those kinds of really unique and crazy flat tracks, flat short tracks, I think would be super fun. Like Memphis, I think Memphis is still around. Memphis Speedway or whatever it's called. I think that is probably feasible. I put that on the list as well. I would like to see that one. That one looks pretty fun and unique. And, you know, just stuff I think would be really cool to have, but very low chance of ever happening. But they asked me what would I like to see added, and those are things I would like. I would certainly like them. I don't know if... I'm almost positive not enough people would also like them to make it financially make sense to do any kind of modeling or whatever they could scan to get those to be reality, but it'd be cool. It's cool to think about. We're gonna roll back down pit road here.
Alright, man,
Just a cycle to the back. We're in 26th now. We gained another spot.
Pit box in 10.
But yeah, I think Pikes Peak is fairly likely
3.
to happen at some point in the future. And I think that will be a very fun track. I would be really excited to run that. I think ARCA would be fantastic there. Nazareth, though, is my number one. I absolutely would love to have Nazareth. Also Calder Park. And I'm almost positive Calder Park has more of a chance compared to Nazareth, because I think it exists in more of an actual track state currently, and there might be like restoration going on. I don't know.
Low car ahead. Car stops down low. We have a car stops down low.
Hey, they wrecked again. Can you believe it? They're completely stopped.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up.
Well, let's just make sure we navigate through this without getting hit or hitting anybody. And we do. We'll go get some more damage fixed. We gotta let the pace car by? Come on. Why do we have to let the pace car by? Well, maybe we can't pit. Because for some reason we're trapped another lap down here. We have to take the wave around. Oh, Eric's out of the race. That's unfortunate.
32. Got the lucky dog. Let him by on the outside.
We'll get another spot there. I guess we'll stay out and take the wave around, because we got trapped behind the pace car. Some of the other questions... What were some of the other questions? Oh, like...
Pit road is now open.
What do you find most valuable about iRacing? And I put... realism. Was that one of the ones where you could choose multiple options? I think it wasn't. I think it was just one. But I put realism.
Car by.
I mean, we race this to be as close to the real thing as you possibly can with the given equipment. I think that's what iRacing has marketed itself as in the past, and I think that is what it should be. Like, the competition's good, and that's another reason why I run it, but I think the most important is I want to be driving exactly as close to what we can got, or as close to what the pros have, like, in the game. Like, I want this to be a full-blown simulator. I'm a big simulator guy. And that's not everyone's cup of tea. Some people want more of a game where they can go out and play it like a game and not put too much effort into it, like a simulator would warrant. And I think iRacing is pretty in the middle. I think it's very realistic for what it is. But I think there's some things that are more gamey oriented, and I think with somehow, or in some ways, the way some of the cars handle, it's more of a game. I would prefer it to be as realistic as they possibly could get it to the real car in terms of driving and physics and stuff. And I know they do their best, but they got to make it appeal to as wide of an audience as they can so they can make money. But I personally would prefer it to be the most realistic thing in the world. Crash physics, everything could improve in that form, I believe.
Alright, man, line up on the inside row. Pit road is closed.
And that is why I love it. I think one of the things they also asked was like, what would you change about iRacing? And I imagine most people chose like pricing structure and subscription price and stuff. I did not choose that because I think, I don't know, I'm just used to it, I guess, but if you asked me that when I first joined, I probably would choose pricing. But I understand there's a ton of costs in order to run this and make it as good as it is with laser scans and stuff. But I chose the safety rating and license system. I think that was one of the options. So I think that could be improved significantly. Oh, the 20's just rolling across the track. What a surprise there. After being in another wreck. I think the, oh, I gotta pass the 10. I wasn't reading. I think the license and safety rating system could do with a massive overhaul. And I think if you got it to where it was actually more punishing, and I know no one would be on board with this, but I think if you actually got it where it was tough to keep an A license, maybe these races, this race, would actually be better. Like, the driving standards maybe would be better. I don't know if just making it, you know, harder to keep an A license would do anything to change that, but if you made it, obviously this is a Class C series, that's another whole nother discussion. I don't think it should be a Class C series, but they do it so it's more popular, so more people buy the product and run it. I think if there could be some changes to the safety rating and stuff that could improve driving standards. I think there is. I don't know what those changes could potentially be. I'm no expert on that. I think there could be better ways to do things.
3, 2,
I think the
1.
incident limit in
Right
race
here.
is
We can
overall
repair most of
bad.
the damage. You'll have minor wheel damage.
And I think that leads to some things because it limits the amount of SR you can lose. But I don't think, like I said, I don't know if just making it harder to keep a license is going to improve standards. I doubt it will at all, but there could be something, some way to climb the ladder and progress that actually teaches some racecraft and makes it so it's not just be 135,000% aggressive and don't care about the people around you as it is right now. Because in real life, and you don't see this as much as you did, you know, even 15 years ago, 10 years ago, in real life the incentive for not just slamming into people and wrecking people all the time is, for one, if you wreck, that's going to hurt. It's going to hurt you. And if you wreck somebody else, it might hurt them, and you're not ever trying to hurt people. It's also going to cost you a ton of money to wreck. At least it used to.
We're going green next time by. Alright, man. Line up on the outside row now.
And that's why...
The 6 car by.
Oh, where's the 6 car? It's right
The yellow
there.
flag came out.
And that's kind of the incentive in real life, and obviously we don't have any of that in the game. And you won't ever have that kind of stuff. Which is good. That's part of what makes it so awesome. To be able to do this and not have a fear of actually going out on track and wrecking your car for thousands of dollars. I don't know. I don't know what my point in talking about all this is. Just something to blabber on about while we're running. We're in 25th now, I just noticed. You're in third gear. Let's just back the heck out of this.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Stay high.
We got 2 slow lap cars here. I should just cycle all the way to the back so we're not getting in a wreck. We're not turning up here anyway. Just get those guys by us.
All clear, all
Alright.
clear.
We don't need to be ahead of anybody. I should have rolled back down pit road, but I was too busy
Alright, man, caution is out.
rambling.
Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Another guy might have got DQ'd there. We're in 24th. This has been a much more peaceful race now that I've muted chat. We are gaining spots left and right as well. Are we going to get any more? Maybe. Where's the 27 car? Is he still on track? He's right behind us, yeah. How many laps to go? We got 17. We're only 9 laps down, so we could get a couple more if people disconnect within the next couple laps. Yeah, I thought that was a cool survey. It was cool to see they're getting input. That'd be a cool thing to see. Maybe they've done it more in the past and I just haven't seen it. I don't ever really get on forums. But it'd be cool to have them get user input like every year or so, once a year maybe.
Car 18. Got the lucky dog. Let him by.
I think that would be pretty neat.
Pit road is now open.
Oh, that guy just disconnected. Are we ahead of him already? I hope not. No, he's only 1 lap down. We're going to get another spot. We could get pretty close to a top 20 here. That's going to be hilarious. Like, we're not racing anybody. We just need to get to the back of the field, roll around, wait for them to wreck, and just pick up the scraps. We're in 24th, so... It's looking like we might just beat our car number. Can you believe that?
Right here. We can repair most of the damage.
We might get all this damage fixed. 4 minutes
Wheel damage.
before the end. We get all this fixed. That'd be something.
Repairs are almost finished up.
Come on, start the car. We're gonna have to go around again. Have to be in one more caution, I think.
That's it. Go.
I don't want to go another lap down. Keep the losses to a minimum.
Martinsville again until at least a decade after that.
See how the chat's going.
I looked it up so you didn't have to.
Thank you, Jordan.
Ooh, man, this thing,
things to talk about.
pushing this thing a little bit is
Past the 18.
really gets it loose on entry. We're gonna roll back down pit road here and make sure we're not ahead of anyone.
Martinsville.
I don't want to be ahead of anyone. Our car is unstably damaged.
10.
And there's nobody on our lap, so we're not racing for anything.
3, 2, 1.
Run over the pit crew and keep it going. Martinsville pit road's kind of bumpy.
Alright, man. The pace car is in. Get ready. Alright, man. Line up on the inside row. Catch the 21 car.
We don't need to be in second.
Green, green, green. Slow car ahead.
Are they wrecking already? No. It's people pulling out of the way, I guess. They will be wrecking, though. You can bet on that. 21's letting us go by. He must be significantly damaged. We're pretty much back fixed. And they're wrecked again, but no caution. They keep it straight enough. Amazing.
20 more laps.
20 laps to go. Has this been a 2-hour race? I'm sure it has. We'll let the 29 go by.
The car in P1 just set the fastest
18.8 from the leader there. That's the fastest we've seen. Let's just get out of his way.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
He wasn't pressuring us, but we don't need to be in between him and anybody. He's not racing the people ahead of him, but no reason for us to be in front of him.
God damn it.
Low car down low.
Maybe just got another spot from somebody getting DQ'd. That's cool. 27, I guess, is slow on pace. We're in 23rd. We're at the car number.
All right, man. Caution
And we
is
get the
out.
yellow.
Caution is out. Line up single file.
Jose, how many people are you gonna wreck?
Can't hear him.
I like that default
Pass the
response.
8
What?
bar.
And now we have tied the Cup Series record, 22 cautions.
Is that the Cup Series record?
Yeah, Allie, that's on Jose right there.
We're on an hour and 51 minutes. I think if I had left the race earlier, obviously we'd be doing much worse than we're doing now. We had been in 29th. But that would have only been like an hour and 20 video. I think people would have seen that was not a full Martinsville race. And they would have known that I got wrecked out. There's no Martinsville race NIS that in existence that only runs an hour and 20 minutes
Car.
without getting
25.
wrecked.
Got the lucky dog. Let him
Brick
by
wall.
on the outside.
We are in 23rd. We are at our car number. Can you believe it? We may have more spots coming because the 18 has disconnected.
And for the 22nd caution of the iconic number 25, John Deere Chevrolet, it's going to be John Groh getting the lucky dog.
Cue the duck.
I don't want to change tires. We're going to
Try to think of another Martinsville.
fix what we can. Probably get the rest of it fixed. And just ride it home.
Pit box in.
We only got 5 to go. It's not even worth coming down here, but
5,
that's fine.
3, 2, 1. Right here. We can only repair some of the damage.
Yeah.
You'll have minor wheel damage.
Yeah. Don't turn the car off. We should be able to finish this and then drive out of here. Maybe. Yep.
That's it. Go.
We are good. And we can come back down and cycle back to the back. Finish this race. We'll see how many green, white checkers we get.
Line up single file.
27 is the first car. Well, he's the next car for position, but he's only like 6 laps down instead of 9, which is what we are. Car's still pulling left bad and feeling pretty light on entry, like it wants to spin.
It's the 27.
But that's fine because we're never going to be pushing the car at all.
25. Pass the.
I'm not going to be able to pit.
Pass the 7. Pass the 25. Pass the.
But if we slow down and get behind him, we
All
can.
right, man. 2 to go.
Oh, this is a green, white checkered? Oh, come on. We need more wrecking so we get more spots.
3.
We don't need to start getting the green, white checkers now.
Right here.
That's fine. We'll probably not get any more. I don't know if we'll get the 18. If we do, though, could you imagine?
The pace car is in. The race has been extended so we can have a green, white checkered finish.
Sounds like
Get
Roger
ready.
Ruth.
All right, man. Line up on the inside row.
No, he's not in the Coke
21
Series.
car.
Right now, current Coke 7.
Green
No,
window.
okay, it's not it. I tell you what.
Slow car ahead, but nothing. We'll just wait for the wreck and see if we get another green, white checkered. Probably going to need it in order to get around the 18. Oh, they're wrecking.
The race has been extended so we can have a green-white checkered finish.
They wrecked. Can you believe it? Maybe some more DQs there as well. We'll have to take a look at the incidents once this is finished.
Please, guys, I'm just trying to make it to the end with 16X. Please. Why you have to be some brain?
Unfortunately, we're so close to the end now. Any people on the lead lap that get DQ'd, we're not going to be able to pass because they'll have more than 9 laps on us. But that's fine. If people a couple laps down ahead of us get DQ'd, then maybe we get another spot or two.
Car 25. Got the lucky dog.
I think we're only going to get one more. I think we're going to get the 18. And I think that'll be it. Because he disconnected and he's now 9 laps down. Yeah, we just passed him. 22nd. We're ahead of our car number. Isn't that awesome? Are we going to go through these wrecks? Are we going to do the incidents? That's going to add another 30 minutes onto the video. I can try and do it quick, I guess. I don't know. That's going to be tough. We'll see. We'll see how fast it goes. Just roll around here. We're not going to stop.
Pit box in.
We're just going to keep rolling so we can just keep going to the back.
5.
Not racing anybody, don't need to be around anybody. 27 gets DQ'd, and we do another green-white checker. We might get him for position, but I think that'll be it. But I don't think 27 is going to get DQ'd. Probably fine. Pit exit is closed. Now it's open.
Line up single file. Catch the 29 car.
And we just had a great time here at Martinsville tonight. What about you? Did you enjoy it?
Catch the 25 car.
Had a lot go on. We were up in the top 10 though. That was fun.
Past the 25.
Actually felt like we were doing okay. But I knew it would probably not last. So that's fine. It was only a matter of time before somebody around us dove it 3 wide. And it just happened to be the lap down guy coming out of the pits. Dove it 3 wide to the guys inside. And we had no idea. So we entered the corner like normal on his outside and got spun. And then they wrecked in front of us.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
They'll be getting ready to go green. We'll be coming out of the pits. And maybe this race will be finished. I'm ready for it to finish now, because I doubt we're getting any more spots.
Alright, man. The pace car is in. Get ready. Alright, man. Line up on the inside row. Catch the 25 car.
Just keep it in third.
Green, green, green.
We don't need to get an absolutely fantastic start. Got to figure out which wreck I'm going to use for the thumbnail. Is it going to be the one where we got our damage from, or is it going to be
Alright, man.
when the 4 wrecked in front of us?
Got one inside.
White flag, are we going to see any more carnage? Probably. So we need to be ready to slow down. Are they all going to get through 3 and 4 cleanly? At least the race is ending. They get through it cleanly.
Slow car down low.
And we finished 22nd. Can you believe it?
There's the checkered flag.
Right above where the I rating
man.
thinks
Bring it on home and let's
we
get
should
outta
be able to finish. So, at least we proved that accurate once again. Car must be stopped. I think it is stopped. Wow, what a race. I guess we'll go through the incidents. We're at an hour 59. Hope the game doesn't crash. Then make it so I can't get a thumbnail. Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and save the replay. And then go through the wrecks. That's something new. Let's try that. I got all the replays saved. What is this? Martinsville, S2. Wait that for a second. We're good. Alright. Make sure it's not going to make me deaf. We're fine. First up, who would have thought it was the 20? But wasn't his fault, by the look of it. Now, for some reason, paints aren't loading. All blacked out number just for some reason loses it on the straightaway as we get going. He just starts veering left and then just starts fishtailing head on into the wall, and that's why we get the immediate caution on lap 0. Then 20 just backs up into the 29 because no one else is on track with the 20. It's only the 20. This is when Eric just gets turned on the pace lap by the 24 for some reason. Looks like the 24 just didn't go into the corner like he was looking at his phone or something. This is the first time the 11 missed the corner and hit the wall. This is when we get to his inside right there, and then they wreck. Let's see how the 22 wrecked. Looks like he just spun out of the corner. That's that. Let's go through this quick because there's a million of them. 31 just starts losing it down the straightaway, just like the 7 was doing. I don't know what is going on with this. I guess it's the shifting. We never did shift, and we were fine on speed. He just starts, like, jerking it back and forth is what it looked like. Very strange. And also the 19 wrecked. Let's see how that happened. He gets up in the no-grip zone and just loops it. And then this is lap 13. He's got something broken on his car. 31's down on the apron thing, spinning out. Just gets loose out of the corner there. Same thing up here, looks like. No, he grabs the wall. We're ahead of the 11. Oh, the 11 touched that curb, and that just insta-spins you every time. Just tiniest little touch. And this car is just such a good design of a race car and just instantly spins any little tiny bump on the underbody. 4 car here. He gets into that outside wall and then gets loose, and then they just pile up behind him. 25 nowhere to go. 9 car gets into the back of him, and then he gets hit hard. The 11 loses it trying to avoid that. 22 piling through it there. Back under green, lap 38. Nothing. 14 loses it on the outside. I think all these self-spins that we keep seeing is just people in 3rd gear with too much throttle. And I never, ever felt too bad on exit in 4th gear. We had one loose moment, I think, all race on exit before we got damaged. And, like, I think 4th gear was the way to go. We were in the top 10, making passes. I think it was unnecessary to downshift. 15 loses it, hooks the 34. 28, 10, Eric gets in that. That was that big pileup we saw. We were coming around the bottom here in just a second, I think, yeah. Had to make sure 10 wasn't just going to go straight down the track. Almost contact. Under caution, 5 car losing it. We saw that on our outside. Then he gets hit hard by the 26. And that is a yellow, and he quits after that, so we get that spot. Nothing. Probably missing some wrecks, but that was something. 14 goes for the dive. The 8 hits the brakes there, and then like turns left a little bit. 14 tries to avoid that, and then slams the inside wall, and everyone piles up into that, and Eric was in that, unfortunately. 4 wide there. And they're all just getting spun. lap 63. That was behind us at that point. I think that was when we were in the top 10. This is when the 3-car spun. Little wall tap there, but everyone else gets around them no problem. Blinking, coming to the restart here. Let's see how this goes. Just going through the gears. A little bumping. 4-car just losing it on entry. That's what it felt like it was going to do after I had that damage. And I thought they just piled it up. But the 4 just spun in front of us. So you see I'm sliding up, but also the 29 is as well, and he sees that wreck, so I go a little bit higher to avoid him, and that's where the 4 is spinning, and the 22 gets into him, and I'm trying to turn it left and get it slowed down. I just can't get it to turn. See, I'm on the brakes hard left and just nothing. I saw the smoke. I saw he was coming up there, but I just couldn't get it to slow down enough to turn it. So we get some right front damage there. Everybody's trying to get going. 92. Some blinking going on. Oh, 11's going to clip that curb and instant spin. And then just gun it full throttle. Everyone's making contact under caution. Wonderful CR spin under caution on the curb. This is when the 20 just kept it 3 wide on the 34, and we had no idea, and then gets spun. 34 trying to gather it up, spins it, and we get some damage there, and then, oh, he gets clobbered by the 9. Absolutely clobbered. From that view, it didn't even look like we hit him that hard, but we definitely destroyed the car. See that again. I try to avoid it. I go as far left as I can. We still end up clipping the 6. I knew he was coming and we wouldn't have room, really. I just had to... I had to stop the car, basically. But by the time I realized that, I did not have enough time. Is it broken now? 2-car up in the lead. Just gets hit by the 17, and then he can't make the corner. That shoves him up. That gets the 30 to his inside. 17 obviously misses the corner. He gets loose up into the wall. Eric trying to avoid it. He just overdrives it a little bit, gets into the 18, and that gets into the 17, which sends him around. Backs it into the wall. Eric was just trying to avoid the guy on the outside, and he was just in a bad angle. Is it broken now? Oh, no, that guy spun under caution. I think it's just broken. This is when I'm broken, and I get up here, and it just won't turn at all. That's what was eating our tire away. It's either going to be Eric or me, I guess, on the replay now. Nothing else is popping up. Oh well, let's go see where we spun, if we even can find that. That was towards the end somewhere. Oh, that's going to be impossible to find, isn't it? Maybe is this one lap 170? We come out of the pits. That's just when we get damage fixed, I think. Yeah. We'll probably never find that. I don't know what lap it was on. Well, we know what happened, so... That'll be it. Let's look at the results, the incidents, I mean. So, almost everyone had double digits, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people had more than 20. And, yeah. Most people had 16 or more. More than half the field had 16 or more, which is crazy. We could have had 8 if we didn't self-spin on the curb, but... we did not. 12 car, did he do the race? I think he was one of the ones that lagged out early. He gets 0x. 36 car, where does he end up? 36 gets 19th, 4 laps down, and he got a 0x race. Those are the only 2 0x races out of the field, so congrats to them. I don't know how the 36 did that, but I guess just rolling around pit road and keeping out of trouble as the 36 car finishing 19th, that's pretty darn good. We'll take our 22nd. A lot better than the 29th we were going to be if we had quit early when we had that massive damage and were undrivably broken. But not too bad, not too far off a top 20, and we were racing in the top 10 for a little while, so that was exciting. So at least we had some of that. But terrible race, as you would absolutely expect at NIS Martinsville. So what can you do?